Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. How are you doing today? Alhamdulillah. I'm also doing good, alhamdulillah. And I miss you so much. It's time for a new story now, but before we start our story, we are going to sing a little bit. Do you know what we're going to sing about? What are these? They're kites. Oops, sometimes they spin and they face the other way. Yes, there are kites, and how many kites do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 kites. And where do kites fly? Yes, you're right. They fly up in the sky. But they need a lot of wind. If there's not much wind, they won't fly. They'll just fall. All right, are you ready to sing? It's very easy, and you can follow along with me. You can sing along. It goes like this. 5 kites up in the sky, see them fly up so high. If one of them rips and suddenly drops, how many do you see? How many do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kites up in the sky, see them fly up so high. If one of them rips and suddenly drops, how many do you see? 1, 2, 3. 3 kites up in the sky, see them fly up so high. If one of them rips and suddenly drops, how many do you see? 1, 2. 2 kites up in the sky, see them fly up so high. If one of them rips and suddenly drops, how many do you see? 1 kite up in the sky, see it fly up so high. If it suddenly rips and suddenly drops, how many do you see? We don't see any kites. There are 0 kites now. Good job, and thank you for singing with me, mashallah. You did really well. Now it's time for us to relax our bodies so we can pay attention to the story. And for us to relax, we're going to raise our arms up, take a deep breath, and hold it. And then when we let the air out, we'll let all of it out. Okay? Let's get ready. All right. Raise your arms up, take a deep breath, and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let it all out. Let all of the air out. Nice. Now let's raise our arms up, take a deep breath, and hold it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now you let all of the air out, all of it. Alhamdulillah. I feel so relaxed, especially my shoulders. They feel so relaxed. And I'm ready to read you the story now. So don't leave. Sit down, open your eyes and your ears, and get ready. Today's storybook is called The Panda's New Pet by Berenstain. If there's only one name on the book, then who is Michael, the author or the illustrator? Yes, mashallah, you're right. He's both the author and the illustrator. The author is the one who writes the words, and the illustrator draws the pictures. Now let's start the book, and when we begin anything, what do we say? Bismillah, the panda's new pet. One bright fall morning, the panda family was working in the vegetable garden behind their house. They had a fine crop of tomatoes, radishes, celery, and carrots. Panda Mom and Pop were hard at work, but Polly and Little Panda were not. They were just taking turns riding in the wheelbarrow and snitching carrots. "Polly, Little Panda," called Mom, "aren't you supposed to be helping us?"
"Sorry,"
said Polly, climbing out of the wheelbarrow.
"I guess we forgot."
Sometimes it seemed to Panda Mom and Pop that Polly and Little Panda always forgot when it came time to help out. As they got back to work, their neighbor, Farmer Peters, came up the path. He was carrying a big basket. "Hello, folks. Getting in crops, I see."
"Hello, Mr. Peter,"
said Polly and Little Panda.
"What have you got in your basket?"
"A problem," he said.
"But what kind of problem?"
Farmer Peters opened the basket. There was a little bunny inside.
"Aw, isn't he cute?"
cried Polly.
And, how is he a problem?
Well, yeah, I have too many rabbits on my farm already. I'm trying to give this one away.
Oh, Mom! Exclaimed the children. Can we keep him, please?
Well, said Panda Pop, rubbing his chin, I guess it's all right.
Hooray! Said Polly and Little Panda. Our very own pet! What should we call him?
Why not call him Carrot? Suggested Mom as she fed Little Bunny a carrot from the garden. I'm sure it's his favorite food.
That's perfect, said Polly. Our new pet bunny, Carrot.
Of course, so we expect you to take really good care of Carrot. It's time you and your little brother learn to be responsible.
Responsible? What does that mean?
Being responsible means doing the right things on your own without being told to by a grown-up.
Don't worry. We'll be responsible. We'll take good care of Carrot, said Polly.
And they did take good care of Carrot. For a while, they fed him and then they gave him baths. Do you think he likes that? They took him for walks and they played games with him and they chased him out of the carrot path. But after one day of taking care of Carrot, Polly and Little Panda were worn out. Said Polly,
This is hard work.
while they were resting, their friends, Monkey Max, Tiger Ann, and Rusty came by.
Hey, called Monkey Max, would you like to come and play with us?
Sure, said Polly, but we have to take care of our new pet bunny.
No problem, said Monkey Max. He can come along too, and we'll all help keep an eye on him. And they decided to play hide and seek. Rusty was it. He hid his eyes against a tree while the others ran away to hide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come.
And he started looking for the others. It didn't take long to find all of their hiding places. Well, who will be it now? Asked Monkey Max.
Wait a minute,
Said Polly.
where's Carrot?
She looked all around. Carrot was gone. They had forgotten to keep an eye on him.
Oh no, what will Mom and Pop say? We better find Carrot, quick!
They looked all over the front yard.
Carrot!
They called, but he wasn't there. They looked in the woods behind the house.
Carrot!
They called, but he wasn't there. They looked up in their treehouse and down by the swimming lake.
Carrot!
But he wasn't there. They decided that they'd better go home and tell Panda Mom and Pop what had happened.
Mom, Pop, Carrot's lost. We can't find him anywhere.
Said Polly and Little Panda. Lost? How did that happen? I thought you were taking good care of him, said Panda Pop.
Well, we were, but we forget to keep an eye on him.
Well, that's not being very responsible, isn't it?
No.
The children admitted. Now, where would a little bunny named Carrot hide? Asked Panda Mom. Little Pandas noticed the vegetable garden behind the house, and it gave them an idea.
How about the carrot patch?
Said the children. And that's where they found the little bunny fast asleep and full of carrots.
Now we can really call him Carrot.
Little Panda said with a laugh. They were glad to have their pet back, safe and sound.
Now that we've learned about being responsible, we'll be able to take better care of little Mr. Carrot.
And she gave the little bunny a big hug. The end. Now, who are the characters in this story? There were quite a few. There's the Panda family, Mom, Pop, Polly, and Little Panda, and Mr. Peters, the farmer. Who else? Monkey Max, Tiger Ann, and Rusty. I think Rusty was the little fox, right? And the rabbit. And where did this story happen? Well, I think it happened somewhere in a farm, I would say, because they had a farmhouse. Well, they had a house, and then there was a farm around it, or they had a garden, and they planted some fruits and vegetables in there. But I wouldn't say, like, it wasn't in the mall. Was it in a garage? No. And what did you guys learn from this story? Do you remember what the word responsible means? It means to do things without being told to do them by a grown-up. Do you have responsibilities at home? Yes, you do. Well, you are responsible for cleaning up your toys after you play. You're responsible for putting your dishes in the sink when you're done eating. You're responsible for fixing your bed, washing your hand when you need to without being told to by a grown-up. You're responsible for getting dressed if you can. And you're responsible maybe for packing your bag, right? Your lunch bag or your backpack when you go out. So please be responsible. And I'll see you in another story, okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.